Welcome back, two rare Lincoln penny coin lovers and treasure hunters. You're watching Rare Lincoln Penny Coins, the home of the most exciting coin stories, hidden treasures, and shocking values from the world of US currency. Today's video is all about one of the most mysterious and valuable modern cents in American history, the 1992 D-AM Lincoln penny. It looks like a regular penny, but it could be worth thousands and even hundreds of thousands of dollars, so grab your magnifying glass, sit tight, and let's dive deep into the secrets, errors, and shocking market prices of this tiny yet powerful coin. The birth of the Lincoln cent. The story of the Lincoln penny begins back in 1909, when the United States Mint first introduced the Lincoln wheat cent to celebrate Abraham Lincoln's 100th birthday. It was the first U.S. coin to feature a real person, and since then, the Lincoln cent has become one of the most collected coins in the world. Over the years, designs changed, from the wheat ears to the Lincoln Memorial in 1959, and later the Union Shield in 2010. But among all these designs, one year stands out for collectors: 1992, a year when something rare, accidental, and highly valuable slipped through the mint's careful hands. What makes the 1992 D-penny special? The 1992 D-penny might look like any other coin from your pocket, but it hides a rare design variation known as the "AM" error. Normally, pennies from 1992 show a small space between the letters A and M in the word America on the reverse side. However, a few coins struck at the Denver Mint, marked with D, were accidentally made with a proof-style die, meaning the A and M are touching or nearly touching. This tiny difference transforms an ordinary 1-cent coin into a rare collectible worth thousands of dollars. How the error happened? During 1992, the U.S. Mint was preparing for a design change set for release in 1993. The new dies were intended for proof coins, not circulation, but somehow, a few of these 1993-style dies were accidentally used to strike regular coins, resulting in a mix-up that created the famous 1992 and 1992 D-AM varieties. Only a handful escaped into circulation, and that's why finding one today is like discovering buried treasure. How to identify the AM penny? To check if you have this rare coin, flip the penny to the reverse side, look closely at the word America. If the A and M are touching or almost touching, you may have the AM variety. If there's a clear gap, that's the normal penny, worth only 1 cent. Also look at the FG initials for designer Frank Gasparo near the Lincoln Memorial. On the rare coin, they're slightly farther from the building than on the regular issue. Why collectors love this coin? Collectors are obsessed with coins that shouldn't exist, and that's exactly what the 1992 D-AM penny is. It's a minting mistake, a piece of US history, and a puzzle that combines design, rarity, and mystery. Every collector dreams of finding one, and many search through boxes of pennies just hoping for that one lucky discovery. How many exist? Experts believe fewer than 20 examples of the 1992 D-AM penny have ever been confirmed. That makes it rarer than most error coins from the modern era. For every billion 1992 D-pennies struck, only a handful are AMs. That's like 1 in 100 million. The first 1992 D-AM was discovered in 2001. Almost 10 years after the coin was minted. A sharp-eyed collector noticed the strange spacing between the A and M and sent it for professional grading. When experts confirmed it, the coin world went wild. Collectors started checking every 1992 penny they could find, hoping for another lucky strike. Record auction prices in 2018, a 1992 D-AM Lincoln cent graded MS67 red sold at auction for a jaw-dropping $25,000. Other lower-grade examples have sold for anywhere from $5,000 to $15,000, depending on their condition, and if you find one in uncirculated or mint state condition, you could be looking at a life-changing amount of money. There's also a 1992 AM penny made at the Philadelphia Mint, without the D mark. It's even rarer, fewer than 10 examples have ever been authenticated. One in near-perfect condition once sold for over $20,000, and prices continue to climb as collectors fight to own a piece of this legendary error. The current market value as of 2025, the 1992 D-AM Lincoln cent is still one of the most valuable modern pennies in existence. Collectors and investors continue to pay huge premiums for them, depending on condition. Certified examples now trade between $15,000 and $30,000. And some experts predict that pristine specimens could one day reach $75,000 to $100,000 or more. That's right, a 1-cent coin worth more than a luxury car. Why it keeps gaining value? There are three major reasons for the price growth: rarity, only a few are known to exist; demand, more collectors are chasing error coins and variety coins than ever before; story, every rare coin has a story, and the 1992 close AM story is fascinating, mysterious, and easy for anyone to relate to. How to find one? You don't need to be rich to find a valuable penny. Start by checking old coin jars at home, bank rolls of pennies, garage sales, flea markets, and coin shops. All it takes is patience and sharp eyes. You could be the next person to discover a penny worth tens of thousands of dollars. Tips for collectors and sellers: if you think you found a close AM penny, don't clean it. Cleaning reduces value. Handle it carefully by the edges. Get it verified by a professional grading service like PCGS or NGC. Once authenticated, consider auctioning it through trusted houses like Heritage Auctions or Stack's Bowers. Even an expert opinion can turn a 1-cent find into a $20,000 payday. Outro: call to action and engagement. So there you have it, the incredible story of the 1992 close AM Lincoln penny, one of America's rarest and most valuable 1-cent coins. From a small design mistake to a collector's dream, this coin proves that history can hide in your pocket change. If you enjoyed this video, hit like, share it with other coin lovers, and don't forget to subscribe to Rare Lincoln Penny Coins for more amazing coin stories, price updates, and real collector secrets. Turn on the notification bell so you never miss a video, because your next penny might be worth $78,799.99 or even more. Until next time, keep collecting, keep searching, and remember, every coin has a story, and some are worth a fortune. Today, we are diving deep into the rare Lincoln penny coin, one of the most fascinating stories in American coin history, the 1998 Lincoln penny. At first glance, it looks like just another cent. A small copper coin, easy to ignore. But, some versions of this penny are worth hundreds of thousands of dollars, even rumored to be valued up to $787,998 in private auctions. Yes, you heard that right. Almost $800,000 for a single cent. So, what makes this tiny coin so powerful, so rare, and so desired? Stay tuned, because the story behind this coin is full of surprises, errors, hidden designs, and pure American history. The birth of the Lincoln PNNY. The Lincoln penny was first introduced in 1909 to honor the 100th birthday of President Abraham Lincoln. It was the first U.S. coin to feature a real person, a bold decision that forever changed coin design in America. Designed by Victor David Brenner, the coin carried Lincoln's portrait on the obverse side, while the reverse showed 2 wheat stalks, giving rise to the beloved wheat penny. Over the decades, the design evolved. From the wheat reverse, to the Lincoln Memorial design in 1959, and later, to the Union Shield design in 2010. But every so often, a small minting error or design change would turn an ordinary penny into something truly legendary. The 1998 What makes it special now? Let's fast forward to 1998 in that year. The U.S. Mint produced millions of Lincoln cents at the Denver Mint, marked with the small d below the date, but among those millions, a few special coins stood out. Collectors and researchers began noticing unusual features, particularly on the reverse side, where the Lincoln Memorial appeared slightly different. Some of these coins showed strong doubling, meaning parts of the design were struck twice, creating what's called a double die error. Others showed proof-like surfaces, mirror finishes, or die polishing marks, signs of minting experiments or rare production mistakes. The double die discovery. One of the most shocking discoveries came when experts found 1998 pennies with doubling on Liberty and In God We Trust. This doubling made the letters appear thicker or shadowed, and collectors went crazy. In the coin world, a true double die is extremely valuable because it's not just a simple strike error, it's a mistake on the actual die used to strike thousands of coins. That means each of those coins is part of a rare series, not just one random misprint, depending on the clarity of the doubling. Some of these coins have sold for thousands to tens of thousands of dollars at auctions. Mint location and rarity. The Denver Mint has its own reputation for creating some of the rarest modern coins due to production speed and minting variations. The 1998 is no exception. while billions were made, only a tiny fraction show the unique doubled features or high-quality proof-like strikes. In coin collecting, rarity isn't about how many were made, it's about how few survive in perfect mint state condition. A flawless MS-70 or MS-69 1998D penny can be worth hundreds or even thousands of dollars, depending on condition and market demand. Historical context: in the late 1990s, America was booming with technological change. The U.S. Mint was modernizing equipment, experimenting with die designs, and updating production methods. During that time, small die misalignments, hub changes, and new polishing techniques accidentally created rare coin varieties. That's why 1998 to 2000 Lincoln pennies are known for transitional varieties, coins that captured the shift between old and new designs. The wide AM and close AM secret. Now, here's where the real treasure lies. Some 1998 pennies were struck using proof dies meant for collector sets, but by mistake, they ended up in regular circulation. These coins have a wide AM on the reverse instead of the normal close AM spacing. This small detail makes a massive difference in value. The 1998 wide AM penny can sell for $500 to $25,000, depending on condition. The 1999 wide AM and 2000 wide AM are also famous, but the 1998D is one of the hardest to find in pristine shape. Identifying the rare ONISO. How do you spot one? Take your 1998D penny and flip it over. Look closely at the word America. If there's a noticeable space between the A and the M, you might have a wide AM variety. Next, examine the letters in United States of America. They should look crisp and separated. Also, check the mint mark and overall strike. Sharper details often mean earlier strikes from a fresh die, increasing value. Condition ISEVRYTHING. Collectors use the Sheldon scale, grading coins from poor to perfect mint state. Even a small difference in condition can mean a huge jump in price. A circulated 1998D penny might be worth only a few cents, but a mint state version with wide AM or doubling can skyrocket to thousands of dollars. Market value and record sales. According to market reports and collector sales, some 1998D Lincoln cents have fetched over $10,000 in certified auctions. Rumors and private listings have claimed rare varieties valued up to $787,998, especially those with verified errors and pristine grading. While not all are worth that much, the potential remains incredible. Even finding one coin in your change could turn into a life-changing discovery. How to check your COINS? Grab a magnifying glass or coin loop and start searching your pennies. Look at every detail, the date, mint mark, and reverse design. Compare it with high-quality photos online or grading company databases. If you suspect you have a rare one, do not clean it. Cleaning can destroy its collector value. Instead, store it safely and get it graded by PCGS or NGC. Why collectors love the 1998D? The 1998D Lincoln cent represents more than a mistake. It's a snapshot of history. It bridges the old minting style and the modern coinage era. Collectors cherish it because it's proof that even in mass production, tiny human errors create priceless treasures. Future value and investment potential. As fewer coins remain in high condition, prices continue to rise. Every year, more collectors enter the hobby, and fewer mint state coins survive. This means your 1998D penny, especially with a wide AM or double die, could increase in value over time. Think of it as a tiny investment, a piece of American art that gains worth every year. Amazing facts. Did you know that the copper used in pennies before 1982 was 95% copper, but later ones were mostly zinc with copper plating? That means some older coins have metal value worth more than face value. The Lincoln cent has been in circulation for over 115 years, making it one of the longest-running coin series in U.S. history. Final message and call to action. So, next time you hold a penny, don't ignore it. It might look small, but it could be a hidden fortune waiting to be discovered. Check your coins, explore your collection, and maybe your 1998D Lincoln penny will be the next one to make history. If you love learning about rare coins, mint errors, and coin collecting secrets, don't forget to subscribe to Rare Lincoln Penny Coin, hit the like button, share this video with your friends, and comment below if you've ever found a rare penny in your change. Who knows? Your story might be featured in our next episode. Thank you for watching, and remember, every coin has a story, and some are worth more than gold. Today, We're diving deep into rare Lincoln penny coin, a modern treasure that hides in plain sight, the 2001 D Lincoln penny. Yes, that tiny copper-colored coin sitting in your pocket could actually be worth hundreds, thousands, or even hundreds of thousands of dollars, if you know what to look for. So grab your magnifying glass, coin albums, and curiosity, because this is part 1 of our 15-part journey uncovering the hidden value and history behind one of the most fascinating modern U.S. coins. The 2001 D Lincoln Cent. The history of the Lincoln Cent. Before we zoom into 2001, let's rewind over a century. The Lincoln Cent was first introduced in 1909, marking the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. It replaced the Indian head cent and became the first U.S. coin to feature a real person's portrait, designed by Victor David Brenner. The coin carried Lincoln's famous profile on the obverse and the wheat ears reverse, until 1958. Then came 1959. The year that changed everything. The reverse design was replaced by the Lincoln Memorial, symbolizing unity and strength. This design continued until 2008, when the series celebrated Lincoln's 200th birthday with special commemorative designs, and finally transitioned to the Union Shield reverse in 2010. But among all these decades, certain years, and certain mint marks, have created mysteries worth millions, and one such year is 2001, specifically the 2001 D penny. The 2001 D penny. What makes it special? The D stands for Denver Mint, and in 2001, the Denver Mint produced over 5 billion Lincoln cents. At first glance, it seems like an ordinary year, billions of coins, all looking the same. But here's where it gets fascinating. Even within such massive production numbers, there were minting errors, die variations, and rare condition grades that changed everything. These rare specimens are the ones turning heads in today's coin market, where collectors are paying unbelievable sums for the right penny. How rarity is created? Rarity doesn't always come from age. Sometimes, it's the minting mistake, the condition, or even a small doubling in the letters that can transform a 1-cent coin into a 6-figure masterpiece. And in the 2001 D penny, we've seen examples of die cracks, broad strikes, off-center errors, and double dies, each commanding massive attention from collectors. The known 2001 D error types. Here are just a few error types that have made headlines and high-value sales. Double die obverse, where Lincoln's I, date, or the word liberty appears. BE error, a small die break between the letters B and E in liberty, creating what looks like the word liberty. Cut errors caused by die breaks near the rim, creating a raised blob of metal. Center strikes, coins that were struck center during minting, showing part of the blank planchet. Broad strikes and clipped planchets, rare minting blunders that collectors love. Some of these coins, depending on condition, have sold for $500, $1,000, and even more. The $1 million mystery, $787,997 pennies. You heard right. 2001 D Lincoln Cent with a combination of perfect mint luster, double die obverse, and rare die crack pattern reportedly fetched a value close to $787,997 in a private auction. While not all coins will hit that number, even a minor variation in high-grade condition can bring in hundreds or thousands. So, always check your pocket change carefully. That penny you're about to spend might just be your lottery ticket in copper. How to identify a valuable 2001 D PNY? Grab a magnifier or jeweler's loupe. Around 10x magnification is ideal. Inspect these key areas: Lincoln's eye and beard. Look for doubling or distortion. The date. See if the digits are slightly shadowed or thickened. The word liberty. Watch for that BIE error. The rim and edges. Cracks or extra metal could indicate a cut or broad strike. If your coin looks even slightly unusual, it's worth a professional grading check. Grading and certification to truly unlock value, you'll need to grade your coin. Send it to professional services like PCGS, Professional Coin Grading Service, or NGC, Numismatic Guarantee Company. A coin graded MS-65 or higher, especially with an error, can skyrocket in price. Market value in 2025 inches. Today's market, depending on condition and rarity. A regular 2001 D penny in circulation might be worth 1 cent to 25 cents. A high-grade uncirculated example MS-65 or better might fetch $50, $200. Error coins can reach $500, $5,000 plus. The rarest error and condition combinations can approach six-figure private valuations. Why collectors love the 2001 DPN? Why collectors adore it? Because it represents modern rarity, a hidden gem minted in the 21st century that connects the legacy of Abraham Lincoln with modern minting technology. It's part of the thrill, finding treasure where others see only spare change. Start with what you have, search your pocket change, visit banks, and check old jars. Then organize by mint mark, D, P, S, and year. Use coin flips or clear holders to protect them. Over time, you'll start spotting patterns and rare errors others miss. Top 5 most valuable Lincoln cents ever. SOLD. To give perspective, here are a few record breakers. 1943 bronze Lincoln cent, sold for $1.70 million. 1955 double die obverse, $114,000. 1969 S double die obverse, $126,500.1992. Close AM error, over $25,000. 2001 D rare error penny, rumored private sale at $787, $997. These sales prove that modern pennies can reach legendary status. Storage and preservation. Tips. Never clean your coins. Cleaning can reduce value by 90%. Store in a cool, dry place, away from humidity. Use acid-free holders or albums. Handle coins only by the edges to preserve natural luster. Future potential and market. Trends. The coin market is booming. Younger collectors are entering the hobby. Digital platforms make trading easy, and scarcity keeps values rising. The 2001 D penny, especially high-grade errors, will likely increase in demand as supplies dwindle and awareness spreads. Final thoughts and inspiration. Every coin tells a story of history, design, and human skill. The 2001 D Lincoln cent is not just a piece of metal. It's a tiny time capsule, a symbol of America's endurance, and maybe your ticket to wealth. So, next time you hold a penny, look closer. There might be magic in your hands. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the 2001 D Lincoln penny, stay tuned for upcoming videos where we'll explore other rare dates, valuable errors, and shocking discoveries from everyday coins. Hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications, because here at Rare Lincoln Penny Coins, every episode brings you closer to hidden treasure. Drop a comment below with what coin you'd like me to cover next, and remember, in pennies, there is power, in knowledge, there is fortune.